Hello, welcome to Where's Duels, and today Where's Duels is in Finland. I'm in Finland. I cycle all the way to Finland, and not just any Finland, it's northern Finland, near the Swedish border, about 40 miles from the Arctic Circle. So yeah, I've entered Sweden, entered Finland, from Sweden, across a huge river, and now I'm going to go find McDonald's, get some Wi-Fi, get some internet, get some power, get some electricity, and then plan the rest of the route heading south. So yeah, welcome to Finland. Morning. Well, I'm in McDonald's. Listening to some of my favourite tunes, but the main thing about McDonald's, I'm the only person in here, by the way. The main thing about it, I can use the bathroom, my internet is not working on my phone, so I can use their Wi-Fi, charging up all the electronics, just catch up, start planning my route. I'm heading down to Oulu, where we'll do the park run this Saturday. I am staying at a hostel there. But then from there, I'm heading further south to Turku, on the sort of southwest coast of the old capital of Finland, apparently. So that's the next sort of 2 weeks planned. I've not seen an elk or a moose in Norway or Sweden, even though there's thousands of signs. So I'm hoping I will see one in Finland as I'm going inland a bit in one of the sections. So you want to see a moose in the wild. Anyway, I'll get back to my breakfast and listen to these classic songs. I'll see you later. Thank you. I've done about 35 miles in Finland so far. It's been easy with the main highway. Lots of parallel roads, service roads, cyclopaths. So it's been really easy to navigate. It's very flat. The wind's not been too bad. If we just get rid of this rain, life would be a bottle. So yeah, I need some sunshine. Sunshine. Well, it's getting quite cold and wet, and a bit desperate actually. It's getting really cold. But I found this little cabin which I'm using the veranda. So I set up camp. Lake behind me, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's a nice little setup. I'm on a little gravel road. There's no traffic, nobody around here. I don't think this place has been used for maybe a decade, but it's going to be used by me tonight. A nice peaceful quiet evening, I hope. Anyway, day one in Finland's been a bit arduous. And now I've got to fight the mosquitoes, because the rain's stopping, so the mosquitoes come out. Anyway, I'm sure tomorrow's going to be a lot better. Good morning. It's day 104, I think. So I slept last night on the abandoned cabin veranda, keep out the rain, so my bloody mosquitoes. So my tent was nice and dry this morning. And so I'm heading, sun's shining, it's just lovely, no wind, so I'm heading to Oulu today. I should reach it by sort of tea time, I think. But these mosquitoes keep you moving because as soon as you stop they start eating you. Anyway, off to Oulu. Oh, this is very enjoyable. I think it's the first time I've ridden without my rain jacket for about a good week, maybe more. So yeah, this is a nice change. It must be into double figures temperature wise. Oh, I'm falling away. And these forest trails are just perfect. Compacted sand. Yeah, very nice. So 50 miles to get to Oulu. I'll probably look for somewhere to get a coffee now. Maybe a light lunch, and then should get to Oulu for tea time and check in at my hostel, Hostel Maria in Oulu. So I'll catch you a little bit later. Good morning to a very wet morning. I'm just leaving my hostel Ali Maria in Oulu. I think it's day 106, I think, maybe 107. And I'm heading south into the rain. It's going to rain all day and it's going to be horrible. But I've got to get on, I've got to get south. So yeah, south, here we come. I just found a lovely little coffee shop in the middle of nowhere, full of little china cups. Well, I left Oulu about 42 miles ago. Got wet initially, but it's not been too bad. It keeps looking like it's going to rain, but it has been not too bad. The last 20 miles have been very quiet, little country lanes, little back roads, very few cars, very few people, lots of abandoned little farmhouses. So in about another hour's time I'll start looking for an abandoned house to camp at. But very quiet, very peaceful. Still not seeing any elks, can't believe it. Lots of signs but no elks. Oh, so I've taken refuge in this abandoned old farmhouse. I think it's abandoned anyway. I'm sure it is. But it's nearly 6 o'clock, so I might just stay here actually. I'm totally soaking wet. And it doesn't look like it's going to stop for a while yet, so yeah, I think I'll call it a day and set up camp in this little space. At least it's dry, that's the main thing, it's dry. Good morning on day 108. It rained all last night. I was nice and snug in my little alcove. The sun's just come out, although it could rain by the looks of it. Yeah, I think it's going to rain. So I'm going to pack up, put my thing in my bike. I've already had my breakfast, and then just head south. More lakes, more trees. Not much in the way of urban people or anything. I think just basically woods and lakes. So I'm going to pack up and go. Morning campers on this beautiful morning, day 109. Slept here last night next to this abandoned farm, small holding, good peaceful sleep, yes, good. So today I'm heading south again to a village called Koski, where I'm actually staying with some Warm Showers family tonight. So that'll be lovely, and it's 50 miles away, and it's mostly little forest trails and small minor roads, so it should be very pleasant in the sunshine. So I'm going to load the bike up and get going. I think I'm going to find a snake. Hey, a little one. How cool is that? A snake in Finland. Can't see any Alps, but I can see bloody snakes. That's crazy. I love these forest trails. Go on and on for miles and miles. No, you don't see anybody. And when the wind's behind you, like it is today, pushing me along, the sun's shining, it's a good day. It's mostly flat, but every now and again there's a hill that comes a bit of a surprise. Just left my Warm Showers host Artie and Eva. They fed me. It was a very comfortable bed. I had a big deep sleep. Took me to a lovely sauna. Went to jumping in the lake. Been great. Heading south now. I was going to go direct to my hostel for tomorrow, but but Artie suggested a trail route through the national park, which is further and a lot more climbing, and it can be a lot tougher, but it's probably going to be better. So I'm going to head off into the wilderness, still in search of this elusive elk. So this is home for the night. A little shelter, way better than I was expecting. Got a fire pit inside here. It's like a little, all clean and lovely. I'll probably put my tent up inside there, I think, as the mosquitoes are still knocking around, because we're right next to a lake. Apparently it's going to rain in the night, so yeah, I'll be able to keep dry inside the shelter. That's stunning. I'm tempted to go in the water. Just getting dry though, but I'm very tempted. These things don't happen very often. Good morning, day 111. Well, I slept really well last night in my little my little bed in my little cabin. Yeah, totally knocked out. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I've been in bed about 11 hours. But I knew it was going to rain, but yeah, it's a bit grey and depressing now. So I'm going to have my breakfast. I've got my breakfast ready from last night. Going to get my breakfast ready and then head off into Jyvaskyia or Jyvaskyia. It's only about 20 miles away, so I'll get there quite early. I'm booked into a hostel there, so just to keep out the rain really. So yeah, leisurely morning and leisurely day really. But I definitely need a haircut. I'm getting a bit like hippie-ish, I think. Okay, I'll go and start the day in earnest. Evening. I've checked into my little hostel, which there's no reception here, but I've checked into my hostel in Jyvaskyia a bit early because it's just so wet. I've been drenched. I've been totally drenched for the last 4 or 5 hours. So the bike's very happy, sat there drying off. I'm the only person in the hostel at the moment, so I'm walking around in very little. All the kitchen stuff, all the food's very good. The bedroom is lovely. The bed is super soft, very comfortable. And the reason why I'm walking around with virtually no clothes on is there's got a laundry here, a washing machine. So I've actually got all my stuff all being laundered. So super comfortable. Really nice setup. I'm the only person here. I think it's about 13 rooms in total. But it's great just to decamp and just to get all my things in place and use the Wi-Fi and charge everything up. So it should be a nice couple of days. It's Thursday. Saturday I'll do the park run and then head off. But for a few days of comfort amongst all the rain outside. Right, day 114 I think, so I'm all packed up, leaving my 6th floor hostel, which is a pain to get to and come from. But yeah, heading off now, heading off to south towards Helsinki. That's the plan today. Good evening. Well, it is raining. I'm trying to find somewhere to camp, and I saw this little space over here. Looks like an abandoned warehouse factory. But then I looked over here, and we have a roof and we have walls, so we're nice and warm and dry and safe and secure. So I'm going to set up tent, have some tea, and have an early night in my new home for the night. Morning campers. So glad I camped in here at this workshop last night. It was absolutely tipping it down last night. The workshop flooded in the corner, absolute deluge. But my tent is nice and dry. It's just starting to clear up now. Still a bit of rain in the air. So heading south to a place called Lahti, L-A-T-H-I, Lahti, L-A-H-T-I. Yeah, heading south. So I've just left my host, my Peter, who's rescued me from spending the night in Helsinki's bus shelter, I think. I stayed with Peter forever in his debt. Fantastic, looked after me, and been a fantastic way to spend my last day in Finland. So I'm heading now down through the main park, down to the ferry port. So my last few hours in Finland. I'm in Helsinki city centre and I'm cycling alongside the lake, which I think the Helsinki parkrun uses. But it's only Tuesday and I can't hang around here for another 5 days, so I'm almost at the ferry terminal now. Helsinki now. So that's Finland finished. I'm down at the docks. The ferry's just arriving as we speak. Finland, cold and wet with some sunshine in between. Big distances, massive country. The people I've met have been cold, a bit distant, but I've met some sunshine gems along the way, so a bit of everything. But I'm leaving Finland and going to Estonia. Estonia next.